to have that time to sit down and to reflect on your sins, not to just try to beat yourself over the head like woe was me, but to be able to just, because you're in a relationship and you care about that relationship, you want to know, if I've done something that has offended that relationship, I want to say I'm sorry. We have to have the habit of forgiveness just rolling in our family, just constantly. We have to be faithful forgivers, ready to forgive at any moment. One of the things that I love about the sacrament of reconciliation is that you go in, before you go into reconciliation, obviously you get sins forgiven and all that, that's awesome. But the process of it, you go in and you take an examination of conscience, like maybe the Ten Commandments, the Beatitudes, and you go through this examination of things that we can fall short on, sins that we are possible to commit and all that. And what it does is it allows us to just recollect, to try to remind ourselves of the things that we've done that has offended God. And then that we can, through that prayerful, thoughtful recollection, we can go to God and say, God, I realize some things that I just kind of maybe blew past me. There was this time where I could have said something to this person that I didn't, that I think you were prompting something in my heart. Little things like that, to the grave offenses, But to have that time to sit down and to reflect on your sins, not to just try to beat yourself over the head like woe was me, but to be able to just, because you're in a relationship and you care about that relationship, you want to know, if I've done something that has offended that relationship, I want to say I'm sorry. Like when we go to confession, we say the act of contrition, we say, but most importantly, we're asking for forgiveness because we have offended you, my God, who are all good and deserving of all of my love. So we're going there not because we're afraid of hell, the fires of hell, but we're going there because we realize we just offended someone who we love dearly. Taking time to kind of do an examination of conscience of sorts with your relationship with your beloved. To sit back and not wait for your beloved to say, when you said that the other day, it really hurt me. I didn't say anything, but it kept me up all night, kind of a thing, But to be able to take time during the day, at the end of the day maybe, to look over maybe what are some things that I've done that has maybe offended my bride. Things that I've said, things that I could have done. And to be able to go to them before they come to us and say, look, before we go to bed, I just wanted to say, the other day I came home from work and I was exhausted, and I just sat on the couch and just turned the television, and I just turned a blind eye to what you were doing, and I should have stepped up and done something, and I'm sorry for that. Amazing, right? If you could be sensitive and mindful of those particular moments, again, not to try to make yourself feel bad and all that, but to come to mind of the things, to be sensitive, to be attentive to the love that we're called to. We have to be intentional, and we have to be ready to grow in that attention, to go deeper, and to be attuned, to be sensitive to the needs of our family, of our spouse, to grow in that love.